All right, welcome back. I appreciate you clicking on this video. As you can see from the title, pulling the other cylinder head and getting into my problems. That's about it, folks. Probably not going to get the cam out today, maybe in a future clip, because I got to pull the harmonic balancer to get the cam out, and I don't have the balancer puller, so another day. But at least let's pull the head and some other stuff and pull out other lifters. Hopefully they all come out. All right, so here's what I'm working with. People would say that I am sloppy. A friend of mine thought this was a very messy workplace, which kind of is. Got my lifters there chilling. It's not the cleanest workplace in the world, but it's what we are working with. So here we go. All right, I need to get some of this stuff out of my way. That's for sure. And here we are on the disassembly. I am messing with the header that's in my way. I cannot get to one of the head bolts, which I will tell you that later in the video. So I decide I need to pull the steering shaft, which I don't show, but it was a little bit of a job, just 2 bolts, just kind of a pain to get to, but it allowed me to move the header so I could get to the final head bolt. And as you can tell, this garage is a little bit of a organized chaos. I don't have the biggest garage, I don't have the best organization. Look at everything on the cowl and on the windshield. I'm a little messy, but I at least get it done. And I can't afford to pay somebody to do this, so I'm doing it myself. Fuck! Oh. I can't even take the cylinder head off. The power steering is connected to it. I'm such a goofball. I really don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just kind of winging it. Like the steering shaft, I think I'm gonna have to use a pry bar on it to get the thing. I do. I've done that before. Alright, so here we are. I am attempting to remove the power steering, at least looking at the bolts, but clearly I need to take the belt off. And the struggle is real. I am learning quickly, you can't exactly pull the power steering with the water pump on. So therefore, I will be transitioning to removing the water pump. People, if you haven't worked on an LS1, you don't know these struggles. The power steering bolts are very frustrating. There's one on the back that's very hidden, can't really reach it very well. The other 2 are kind of underneath. One's really easy to access, the other one is kind of difficult to access. I do plan to make some upgrades to this power steering pump with a remote reservoir so that I will not have this problem in the future. And I seem to be having a lot of struggles here. Look at that, using that breaker or that cheater bar to try and get more leverage. But I haven't worked on this car in many years. Probably 2017 was the last time I actually had it apart this much. So 8 years. Got that water pump off. That's pretty easy to remove. And now the struggle of these power steering bolts. Maybe I put them on too tight last time. Who knows? All right, here we are on the cell phone, because I don't want to touch my camera. So I've got the power steering off. I've got the water pump off. And now, who would have thought? To get room to get to this head bolt, so I can pull this head. the header would not get out of the way. Absolutely would not. It was covering this. So I had to pull out the steering shaft, which is hard to see, but it connects right here. There's the steering column. So how much fun is that? I had to pull the steering shaft just to get the header out of my way so I could get the last head bolt for my cylinder head. That's stupid. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's stuck. Ah. Whoa. That one's already. Look at that one. Ooh, okay. I keep hitting my head. Doesn't look that bad. A little line on it. I'm stuck. Okay. Looks okay. Looks all right. Looks all right. Shit. It's all slippery. There's the oil. Oh! Ooh, it's got a little bit of some scarring right there. You see that? Little line on that one. Another groove on that one. That actually doesn't look very good. That looks rough, I think. I don't think that's a good look. Now, the mileage of my cam, unknown. Unknown. I don't know the mileage. What, that one? Ooh. 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 That cam definitely needs replaced. And the last one. The one on the other side is stuck. Oh, it came out. All right. Let's see. Doesn't look bad. Now, why won't that one come out on the passenger side? If it's mushroomed, wouldn't it have ruined my cam? Look at that. You see that? Doesn't come out. That's where it stops. Can't get it out. I've used pliers. Stuck. Oh. Ah, hit my head again. All right, so I keep hitting my head. It's on this. It doesn't hurt though. So that is all, folks. Cylinder heads. I am not gonna get to pull this. I will not get to pull that out. Harmonic balancer. Well, thank you for watching. I'm sorry that my outro is absolute trash. So my next moves, harmonic balancer has to come off, but the engine's gonna spin when I'm trying to loosen the bolt. So I gotta pull my starter, get a flywheel holding tool to hold my flywheel still, and then I can undo the crank bolt, which is difficult. And then I need to pull the balancer off with a puller tool, which I do have one. It's just not the kind that I like. And then once I have that off, I can pull off the timing cover, all those bolts, take that off. And then I pull off the timing chain, cam bolt, the cam sprocket, the cam gear, and then pull the cam plate, and then I pull the cam out. And I gotta hold that last lifter with some pliers while I'm pulling the cam out. But thank you for watching. This was just a mess. I gotta clean this place up. Look at my tool bench. It's just a mess. Like, this is just a mess. Look at all my stuff. There's my camera. Not touching that with these hands. Look at all my shit. Look at this. I just got. It's just a mess. It's disgusting. It's a mess. I need better garage organization because my garage is an absolute disaster, but I got that cool sign. So look at exhaust is over there, the cylinder head's over there, my radiator, and I gotta get that out of here, which I should move right now because I'm getting rid of it. So yeah, that's it. I wish I could take that fuel rail off. I don't have the quick disconnect tool. Oh, and the power steering on this car, that is a nightmare. And I'm going to change that. I'm going to upgrade, and I'm going to make it easier. I hate that. All right, cool. Peace out.